Hi everyone, the recording is started.
All right. So, hello everyone again. Thank you for joining us for joining today's webinar. I'm glad to see all of you in our course. And today's webinar is about bringing a brief overview about the Rolling Scope School, what the course is, what's the agenda for learning, and we'll try to answer all the possible questions that will be during today's webinar. So, as for today's webinar, we're going to get a brief overview about what the Rolling Scope School is. We'll give an overview about the schedule of the course and the roadmap of the first week. And this presentation will answer the majority of questions regarding what's the technology used and in which kind the oral education process will occur. Okay, so first of all, the rolling scopes, the first thing starts with the rolling scopes, which is the developer community formed in 2013. The main goal of such community is to organize the meetups or conferences where other developers can share the knowledge, their experience to working on their projects, and to suggest some useful technologies that could be potentially used by the rest of the developers. At the same time, the Rolling Scope School appeared as the free of charge community course conducted by the developers from the Rolling Scopes. And this course intended in educating the front-end developers to become the junior specialists to be proposed for working in companies. So as I mentioned, this course is free for everyone, regardless the age, the education, the majors. So everyone can participate in the course, regardless of any of facts. That's time to present the coordinators of the course. So let's start from me. I'm Pavel. I'm a senior software engineer, been working in EPAM for 4 years. I also graduated from the Rolling Scope School in 2018, and I successfully started my career as the software engineer. And it turned out that I was passionate about sharing the knowledge with others, to participate in such activities as conducting lectures, webinars, contributing to education process, and that's why I still continue working on educating each other. Let's continue with the rest ones. Let's pass over to Anna. Please go ahead.
Hey everyone, I'm Anna. I'm also senior developer, and 7 years ago I was a student of Rolling Scope School, and then several years I was a mentor, and finally I became an organizer and coordinator of course. I was involved in course in the Uzbekistan, Georgia, Lithuania, Poland, and so on. And currently I'm one of coordinator of course for you. I hope it will be interesting and useful time for everyone. Good luck. And
Thank you, Anna.
Hi everyone, my name is Andrei and I'm software engineer at the Pump Systems Poland. I'm excited to play the role of the coordinator in this role and scopes run. I hope you will enjoy this training and will finish it successfully. Pavel?
Thank you, Andrei. We hope that uh, all the materials, everything that we prepared for you will play a key role in your future success. Okay, so let's go further uh, about the current program. So important note here is that the current course is intended uh, to uh, to be a self-education course. It means that you'll be promoted to uh, learn all the prepared materials per each week with passing the test or the task. And to clarify all the possible questions that will be from you, the Q&A session will be organized weekly with all of you. So let's have a brief overview look on how to access the materials that are available for the study process. As for the first week, uh, so as for the first week, you are uh, to get a look into the following topics. So to access all these topics, so this link is contained in the presentation and will be posted separately to the Discord channel. So don't worry, you'll be able to find everything. Uh, so for the first week, we are accessing the following modules. There is that brief overview about what's the module about. It contains the necessary useful links to learn to cover all these questions that are mentioned in the module. And if the module requires passing the test or to complete the task, so there will be another additional section that tells that at the end of this module, you should pass the RS app intro test. What does it mean? During your registration to the course, uh, you probably will see the following platform, which called the RS app. Uh, so um, if you registered to the course, you'll be able to see your GitHub and your name in the score overall score list. So how to pass the test for the following module? So let's again refer to the module description. We see that the test is called RS App Intro. To pass the following test, we click the auto test and select the test that we are going to pass right now. As you can see, it's pretty simple. So once I click the name of the test, all the questions will be appear right here. So let's see. So all these questions are here. Um, so our education process is divided by weeks. So for the first week till the next Tuesday, you'll be learning all these four topics, and the next week the Q&A session will be organized, which is intended to ask answer all the questions that you're asked regarding all these topics. Okay, sorry.
Let me add one point. Could you please open RS app? Guys, don't worry if you forgot how to submit test. If you go to the score, please go to the score and click on the name of the task or test, you will find the instruction how to submit your test. So don't worry if you forget how to do it.
Yep, sounds great. Thank you for clarifications. Okay, so I guess we can move further. Regarding the other points, as you might have been noticed while I'm presenting the overall course roadmap, the process is divided by 3 stages. So our journey begins with the stage 1. So once you've completed the stage 1, you'll be required to pass the technical interview with the mentor. In case if you successfully pass the interview, some of the mentors will be assigned to you. So I would like to say a few words who the mentor is. Importantly, the most important is that a mentor is not a teacher, and the overall course is not about teaching you. So the initiative for learning, for gaining knowledge, for achieving the results should become free from you. So this is your initiative to learn about the given topics on the course. And the mentor is not a teacher. This is the a person who will help you with the education process, will ask answer your possible questions, and in case of any emergency, that will be your contact point. And well, so don't worry, everyone will do their best for your comfortable education. Okay, so moving next. So this is the brief overview of the technologies or methodologies that you're required to learn during the course. So covering from the most basics one, these are the HTML, CSS, the JS development, along with the necessary tools for the web development, and the Angular. Answering the possible questions, so why don't we see the React logo on the current slide? So as for the React in comparison with Angular in job offers perspective, Angular is the top demand skill in comparison with React. That's why to find a job offer or a position with Angular is much easier than with React. So we propose our students to cover the Angular at the first place. Okay, so going forward with the overview of the course, like I mentioned, this course is completely free for everyone. All materials are available at any time for everyone, even if you are not registered for the course, because they are publicly available on YouTube and the GitHub. As for the mentors, I already mentioned that if you pass the stage 1, you'll have the personal mentor for you. And as for me, my personal opinion on the course as the one of the graduates is that the Rolling Scope School offers the challenging tasks for you. Well, some of them are quite tough to complete. They require a lot of time, a lot of challenges to implement the new application. Most of them are about like unordinary things like developing the education platform for learning English or any other. That's not like the trivial tasks for like printing the results to the console, or well, to color some table. Most of the tasks are the challenging bars, and if you will be able to complete all the challenging tasks, you gain all the necessary skill set that is necessary to become the junior specialist. To my mind, it is great. Well, moving forward, and at the current slide, I would like to ask Andrei to clarify what our students are expected at the end of the course.
Thank you, Pavel. A few words about what is waiting for you at the end of this course. Sorry, can you mute yourself? Thank you.
I muted everyone.
First of all, you will become a software engineer with demanded skill set. And second of all, you will get a hands-on experience of using different developers' tools and passing technical interviews. As Pavel mentioned before, you also will get acquainted with one of the most popular and demanded framework, Angular. And finally, if you live in the country specified on this slide, you might be invited to the interview at IPAM. And those of you who successfully pass this interview will be invited to the internship at IPAM. For those who live in other countries and will demonstrate excellent results in this course, we will try to arrange an interview at IPAM Anywhere. In any case, you will be able to apply to other companies for the position of junior software engineer, front-end developer, and etc. Pavel?
Yeah, something to add. Thank you for clarifying. So I want also something to add. So at the end of the course, you'll obtain the digital certificate, and not only EPAM, but other companies know what the rolling scope school is, how the challenging tasks could be, and what kind of applications our students are able to implement. So because you obtained the digital certificate, other companies can also be interested in your employment. As for the locations that are listed here, so these locations are those ones where the EPAM offices are available. So the priority for arranging the interviews with our graduates are those ones who are from the listed locations. In case if you are not from any of the countries from the slide, in very special cases, if you are the talented one, you take the top, let's say, top 20 or top 15 score, we'll handle all these cases separately and individually. Maybe you have something to add?
And one thing, this location not only know about our student, this location are waiting for our student who successfully graduated, and this location are able to provide the top of student, the good student, the internship possibility. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you, Anna. Well, I believe we can move further. Okay, even if our course is available for everyone, it has a set of rules that you should follow in order not to be expelled. Uh, uh, please be serious about the education process. Well, because we have a huge amount of people, and sometimes to check everyone and to manage the process for everyone, it's quite tough. So please, we ask you to follow the following rules. Try to complete as much tasks as you can, not to fail them. Also, we have the rule set for the communication between each other, which is called the code of conduct. You can follow the link from the presentation that will be shared with you, and to get the overview on it. And we're not tolerate about cheating, about copy and pasting the solutions for other students. And if you get caught on it, so you'll be immediately expelled. So just, well, be serious about completing the tasks. And important note about the Russian-speaking audience. I know that some of you are attending this meeting. Please be informed that this course intended on non-Russian speaking audience. So if you are interested in education, so please follow the link to the course for the Russian-speaking audience. In case if anyone from those locations will be registered to the course, will be expelled and moved to the Russian-speaking course. Okay, so moving next. The key idea, I would say, the key philosophy of our course, of our community, is the principle which is called paid forward. What does it mean? As may have been noticed from presentations from the coordinators, all of us were the students of the Rolling Scope School, and now you see us as the coordinators for the next run of the course. Well, as we can see, I don't have the precise statistics, but some of the students who attended the course have graduated successfully. They return back let's say, in next 1 or 2 years as the mentors or the lecturers or trainers and so on. And that's how our community grows up. So let's say we grow up the current generation of the students, and this generation that are here will join the community as trainers to help us in education of the next generation of students. And I guess that's amazing. All right. So at the end of the presentation, there are the useful links for you in case if you missed something or something is not clear for you. And here I would like to have an overview about our, let's say, the main tool for the communication between students, mentors, and each other is our Discord server, where you've been invited. So let's take the overview of the channels at the purpose of each channel. So starting from the announcements, as you can see here, some sort of announcements about the upcoming webinars or Q&A sessions, or the reminders about the deadline of the tasks, or any other reminders will be posted here. General talk. Well, this is the general channel for communication on any of the topics. The self-introduction. So this is the channel where you can share information about who you are, where you're from, maybe some interesting facts about you. For example, I like cats, and I have some of them near me. But why not? Moving down to the next ones, and the interaction section. So this channel with your questions to us regarding the course, regarding the topics that you are learning during the current week. So the gratitude. It's about saying thank you not only to your future mentors, for the course organizer, but for any other student that helped you in solving a tough task, or answered you a question, or helped you to complete something. So if you want to say thank you for someone, so you can use the gratitude channel. Suggestions. Well, I guess this is the quite obvious. So I can suggest for us. Maybe you have some ideas, brilliant ideas to share on how can we improve the, let's say, the materials or the Rolling Scope app platform or anything else. And two, the rest channels are related to the questions about the tasks or the tests. Well, my personal recommendation is to, if you have a specific question about the task which is given to all of you right now, or about the tests, about the questions, you don't quite understand what's going on about the tests. So please, if you have specific question, please use uh, to these channels, because I know that there are lots of questions from you, and it's quite difficult to read all of them. Okay, so I guess that's it from my side. In case if you want to add something, please go ahead. Uh, okay, I guess that's about the time for answering your possible questions about the course. So please ask anything.
I guess we should answer on a set of questions. There are a lot of questions related to location. It's kind of hot discussion. And Pavel, could you please scroll up to the locations? Okay, guys, one more time. This course is organized especially for location you can see on this slide. It's Armenia, Georgia, Kazakhstan, Lithuania, Poland, UK, Uzbekistan, Vietnam. It means if you have work permit in these countries, you are able to proceed learning this course. In case you are from, for instance, Russia, Belarus, Ukrainian, and so on, it means you don't have permit to work in the country in this list. You should switch on to another course. Currently, in parallel with this course, the Russian one is also running, so you don't miss the time. Is it clear?
And if you
I have a question. Can I ask it?
Yeah,
So
sure.
it means that if I speak Russian, then I will have to change my course to the Russian one, right?
If you, what location are you on? Are you in?
I'm from Ukraine, but now I relocated to Georgia.
Okay, in case you relocated and you have work permit in Georgia, you are able to proceed learning.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I mean, the most important thing, do you have work permit in one of these countries? If you have, you are able to proceed learning. You are eligible to
Uh,
this course.
Okay, so as I understand, at that moment, I mean, right now I have this permission, but I'm not so sure what will be like in the future, because right now, because of the whole situation, I mean, whole political situation, I have this opportunity to work in Georgia legally, but in future, I don't know. I think it will be the same
Okay,
or it will change.
guys, related to Ukraine, it's real too hard situation. So let's agree that Ukrainian students are eligible on both courses. As Russian as English one, it doesn't matter. You're eligible. Is it okay?
Great, thank you.
Okay. I hope that guys who hands up and Ali Jean, I hope I
Before we
correct.
move on, well, a few words to clarify here. So we're speaking not only about the Russian-speaking community. For example, if you are living in Poland, you are not eligible to receive the job offer, let's say, from UK. So that's the very important. So there are lots of hands up here. Ali John, maybe we can start with you.
I have a question.
Mm.
That next session you said, will it be in evening?
So you mean the Q&A session on the next week?
Yes.
Uh, Next Q&A session will be scheduled at the same time, and that's the our today's webinar is placed.
Mhm. Okay.
This will be a regular time.
Yeah, the Q&A session will be paced regularly once per week regarding the modules that you were passed during the current week. So let's say for now, um, you're working on these modules, right? So in case if you have any questions regarding these modules, you maybe something is not clear for you. So here is the link, questions related to the week's information, if any. If you click on the link, you'll be redirected to the form where you can post your question. And all of the questions will be reviewed during our Q&A session. So have I answered your question?
Good day.
Yeah, hello, please, Alijan, go ahead.
Thank you for inviting me. I have some questions related to rolling scopes. My first question is how the scoring system works. I mean, how can we score the topic? What technique to score top in the course? I mean, how the scoring system works.
Well, you receive your score points when you pass the tests and complete the tasks. So as per the tests, the score is calculated based on the percentage of the task questions that are answered correctly. As for the tasks, well, I guess we should make a note here. So at tasks, let's say, well, let's refer to the modules. Let's say the first upcoming task not test, is the CV Markdown, let's say. So some of the tasks could be checked automatically by auto tests. And in this case, you'll obtain the score from 0 to 100 based on the amount of tests that are passed successfully. In case if the task requires manual verification, the score will be calculated as the percentage of the tasks criteria that are implemented correctly based on the task's requirements. So answering question, you will receive the score for passing all the tests, all the tasks, and that's how the score will be calculated. Well, you can see important note here. When you start working on passing the tests and the total score isn't updated for now, so perhaps you need to wait for the next day because the total results are updated daily and not immediately.
My second question is, can we finish a bit earlier than compared to deadline? I mean, if the deadline is 1 week, can finish in just 2 or 3 days and move on to the next module, or it's impossible?
Yeah, if you have a time and you already completed all the modules for the current week and you passed all the tests and completed all the tasks, yeah, you can proceed with the modules from the next week.
The last question is, what is the acceptance rate? I mean, if there are 100% who finishes this course with best results, how many of them can be eligible to work with EPAM systems? I mean, how many of us are eligible for working or getting a job offer for the company?
So you should be aware that the top priority for scheduling the interview with the students are the top list of the score table. But it doesn't mean that the person who was invited to the interview will work further with EPAM. Because my personal opinion on the score is that it doesn't matter how much the score is. So please, if you get the lower score than you expected, so please don't upset. So you'll be like if you will not be invited, say with the first 50 students will be invited next. So please don't pay special attention to the numbers for your scores and focus on your results and your knowledge. I guess that's very important.
Thank you very much for your answers. I have already asked all the questions.
Okay, moving next. Well, if we answered your question, I would like to ask you, please lower the hand if you raised via the Teams, because I see lots of raised hands here. So Legion, we answered the question. So Goga, you lowered the hand.
Hello. I have one question. How many students will have a chance to have internship at EPAM?
Well, actually, the amount of students that will be actually invited into the internship is based on the EPAM office in a specific location. And as I understand, we don't have any specific numbers for it. But anyway, try your best and maybe you'll be with other students that will.
Okay, thanks.
Because we don't have a concrete number of, let's say, how much students the Poland office will be able to accept, or Georgian office. It's a very specific question, and unfortunately, we don't have an answer to it. Okay, so Levany.
Yes, hello. My question is about score. As I have seen, the minimal score of the test, not task, of the test was 50%. Yes. And as I remembered on the previous course, this number was 75%. And I just want to clarify, is it changed or something like that?
Well, again, the materials can be partially used from the previous courses, but we're working on continuously changing the overall tests or tasks, and it means that if you were passing the course, let's say that was dedicated for Georgia, for example, well, and the minimum percentage of the successfully passed test was 75%. It could be 90% depending on the tests. So this is not a mistake.
Okay. Thanks for your answer.
Guys, if you continue writing your message in Georgia, I will ban you and remove from the course and from this webinar. Sorry.
Okay, so Levany, do you have other questions, or I answered?
No, I don't have. Thank you.
Okay. Said?
Thank you, guys. Also, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep. My question is about eligibility for English course. I'm currently based in Russia, but I would like to study the course in English. And is it the only reason is it only because of the work authorization and work permit you are considering candidates from certain countries? I will explain. As far as I know, Russian citizens are eligible to work in Armenia and Kazakhstan because of this customs union regulations. We don't need a special work permit. And I would consider for myself moving to these countries if I'm offered an internship or a position there. And so the question is, may I still study the course in English?
Well, I guess this question probably for Anna. Do you have something to add here?
What location are you from?
I'm from Russia.
Okay. Do you have work permit in Georgia?
Not Georgia, but Armenia and Kazakhstan. I think Russian
okay. Armenia, Kazakhstan. Do you have work permit?
But we don't need a work permit there because of the customs union regulations.
Okay, guys, we don't know the laws for each country. So my question is just in laws level. If you're eligible to work in Armenia or Kazakhstan, you are able to continue learning this course, or you may switch on Russian one. So both options are available for you.
So I got you. So I can choose between the Russian and English, because this is like I would really like to study in English, and this is an important thing. And it was not in the description of the course, so just wanted to clarify this. You answered my question. Thank you.
And one more clarification, guys. We are asking you to move on to Russian one due to we have the limited number of mentors. So in the Russian one, there are much more mentors than in English course. So if you are eligible or able to work in to learn in Russian, please do it. So we try to give a chance to people who didn't who doesn't speak Russian.
Mhm.
I guess it's fair enough.
Another question I have, is it the entry level of knowledge equal for Russian, the course in Russian and English? Because from the description to the course, it seems that for the Russian course, you need to have a higher level, like of knowledge of your entry. Your entry level has to be higher than English. Is it correct, or the requirements are the same?
Mostly the requirements are the same, but the Russian one has stage 0 for student who start his career from the scratch, let's say. But we suppose that you have a base knowledge.
It's just I don't want to lose time, and I thought that I can do like entry level studies once I start studying in this course in English, and I can do some like basic entry level studies by myself, just not to lose time and do the 0 level studies, and then the Russian level. The next Russian course will be like in a 4 months or 6 months maybe. That's why I just thought that the course in English requires a lower level of knowledge comparing to the Russian course.
No, generally, both of these courses are the same.
Mhm.
We are required close to the same level. We are waiting that at the end of the course, the level of our student will be the same.
So basically, the entry level requirements are mostly the same for Russian and English course.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I got you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Said. So moving on. Please apologize if I pronounce the name correctly. Shaham.
Hi. I already asked you a question. My question was like, sorry, I didn't lower my hand.
Yeah, so please lower your hands if your question was already answered.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you.
Well, unfortunately, it's quite hard to pronounce all the names. Well, let's do it another way. If you have a question, so go ahead, unmute and ask it.
Can you please
Hello.
share? Can you
Yep.
please share
Yep.
some links to the RS app or to Discord channel?
Links will shared in the Discord.
So the links will be shared when we ended the webinar.
Hey there. Thank you for this webinar. So my question is it possible to substitute the third stage of learning, Angular with React? And can you get an internship to EPAM, like learning React? Thanks.
Well, possibly I didn't get your question, so could you please rephrase it? Well, you're saying about the Angular and React.
Yeah, so the third stage, as I noticed there, so you have Angular in the third stage. So if you're more interested in React, can you actually switch to some other third stage of your course and then learn React instead, and then also get an internship at EPAM?
So you are saying about the stage 3, and well, so as I got, if I got you correctly, you're interested in learning React. Well, we propose to learn Angular again, as we mentioned, because it's much easier to find an open position with Angular, because Angular has the higher demand than React, and that's why not to learn everything, both React or Angular. So we propose to learn Angular. But in case if you are interested in React, so you can find the recordings from the previous lectures regarding the React.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. I have some questions about testing. First question is, what material will be test made of? I mean, the test will be made up of materials that we will go through during of course of. Our knowledge is required because I have no knowledge about this, and it depends on my pre-knowledge, so I learn with all about various materials.
Well, if I got you correctly, so the question, well, let's rephrase it. So from which materials our tests in REST app are made of? Is it your question?
Yeah.
Well, mainly our tests are, well, let's have a brief overview. Well, and I need to share my screen once again to demonstrate it for you. Okay, again, if we click some module, you see the links to the for the learning, and some of them, well, let's find something. Well, actually, all these materials that will be enough to pass the test. And well, for most of the modules that are located here, there's a link to the lecture recording from the previous course runs, and you'll be able to find the answer for every question for it. But that's why the Q&A session is intended to help you to cover possible questions regarding the modules. Because, well, if some of the materials doesn't answer it, so you're free to use the Discord to ask the question. Let's say, hey, I don't understand how this CSS property works, and I didn't find any proper documentation on it. Do you have any ideas, any suggestions? So, and you will be answered to a question.
Okay, thank you a lot. I'll try my hard.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so as I see, the documentation on RSApp School is in Russian. So are we gonna have the materials in Russian, or can we access it in English?
No, all the materials are available in English. So perhaps you opened the documentation for the Russian course run. So if you access the links that is on the presentation that will be shared with you, the documentation is on English.
I registered on the JSFE course, and it has EN in the title, and still the documentation is in Russian. So where can I get the English one?
This course here. So you've registered for this one.
Yes, and it's in Russian.
And you click this link.
Yes.
Well, please, if you want to refer to documentation in English, so we'll share the link with the English version with you, because we didn't create the documentation right here. And if we refer to the presentation, the end. So, well, let's see. Okay, well, in this case, we'll share this link separately with you, along with all of the.
I have received.
Okay, and will you link this in the Discord channel?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so isn't it the problem if I am registered in the Russian course? Like it is written EN, but I don't know why it is in Russian.
So if your course name is the following one, so you've registered to the English course.
Okay, then. Thank you.
I have a similar question regarding to the course, because I registered on the both course, which have the some kind of same name, like JSFE, the one you are showing to us, and the below this course, like JavaScript front-end Q 2022 Q1. What should we do if we registered on both of this course?
Well,
you may expel yourself from the one of them.
For the below one, yeah, which is on the below of this
If
course.
you are going to learn in English, you should register to JS front-end course in. So
the upper one.
Yep.
And then we shall expel from the.
And how do we expel? Can you show
Go
us?
to my profile, and there you will find expelled.
Okay, thanks.
But it's not quite. I would say it's not quite necessary to be expelled from the redundant course. Just please work on that course that you're going to learn. Well, most probably.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your answers. And as I
actually,
understand, the assignments and tests will be shared after the presentation ends.
Yeah.
Via Discord.
Everything will be shared after the webinar ends regarding the useful links, presentation, and so on.
Thank you so much.
Regarding the redundant courses, and well, actually, you may not be expelled manually by yourself in case if you registered the wrong course, so you can just keep going with the course where you want to learn, and from that course that is redundant, from there you will be expelled automatically due to inactivity. So you may just ignore it.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, hello. Actually, I have this question. I'm right now in Poland and I'm from Belarus. I have work permit here. But the problem is I want to attend both courses in Russian and in English. I will stay here. I want to find a job here. Will I be expelled from one of them or can I proceed with both?
Well, I guess it's not a good idea to proceed with both because I'm afraid you'll not be able to do it because, well, for now it's quite easy to complete, and with further tasks that will require 1+ week to complete it. So I'm afraid you'll not be able to complete the tasks from both of the courses.
Okay, it's just about time, but I won't be expelled. I can expel myself when I realize that I'm it's impossible. Yeah.
Yeah, you can expel by yourself in case if you want it.
Okay, so it's okay. Thank you so.
Thanks.
Can I ask a question?
Yep, go ahead.
I joined meeting a little bit late, so are you going to upload this meeting on YouTube or somewhere? Can I see it again?
Yeah, the recording will be available.
Oh, okay, thank you. That's it.
Can I have a question, please?
I have one question. Can I ask?
Well, let's start from someone. Yeah, you can ask question.
Yeah. Will the test be held on courses or after the course? Like, it is necessary to attend a course to complete a test.
Well, perhaps I didn't get you. So could you please repeat?
So will we have a test during the course or after a course?
The tests should be completed within the modules that are currently under the study this week. So if we refer to the first week, we have the test regarding RS app. So you should complete the test this week, not at the end of the course.
Yes, thank you. So I have another question because I'm interested in iOS app development course and which is available only in Russian. So I'm interested in English. So will it be available or not?
Well, you're speaking about the iOS course?
Yeah.
Well, actually, we don't have any idea what's going on the iOS course. Whether do they plan to do the English course for iOS? So I'm afraid we don't have an answer for this question because it depends on the organizers of the iOS course.
Okay. Thank you.
Can I ask a question, please? Sorry, are you hearing me?
Yep.
How I can enroll to course in app RSF? Because I am seeing you are not student or mentor in an active course. It's saying in app.rs.school.
Yeah, I got you. Guys, do you have someone the link for the course registration in RS App? So if you have, please post here or on Discord.
I have shared all links. I have shared the name of this course. Please read chat.
Hello?
Hi.
What is the length of the course?
Sorry, could you please repeat your question?
What is the length of the course?
All links in the chat.
Length. How long?
Length, 30 weeks.
My question is that can we complete the course in the time below 30 weeks? Can we do it faster? Is it possible?
Well, it's not quite possible to complete before the marked course duration. That's because of the tasks, and all the tasks should be checked. And the timeline for course completion is similar for everyone. Well, again, you can start studying the modules from next week's, but still, well, the course
they need to
be timelines.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, Anna, the links you shared are not accessible.
Are you sure? As I see other guys visit Discord and other links are available for them. Try one more time.
Excuse me, but I cannot find the link for registration to app.
Again, please go to the chat, scroll up and find the set of links. There are 5 links. And here, no. Pavel, could you please open the chat of our webinar?
Yes, I am here, but I cannot find because there are many
Stop.
messages. Huh.
Currently, you can see the set of links. Links to course, to the program, to the score, to the to Discord, and to the registration.
Let's duplicate it in just in case.
Okay, thank you so much.
Can I ask a question?
Yep.
So I accidentally registered on the wrong course and I made it inactive. And is it okay?
If you registered the wrong course, it's okay. So please be sure that you registered to the course JS at E course EM 2022.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
We can barely hear you. Unfortunately.
Hi, just a quick one. So where do we have the course materials? Sorry if you've answered that before.
So you are clicking the program link from the chat from the webinar, and here are the course materials.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right.
Hi.
May I continue?
I have a
Sorry, go ahead, please.
sorry for repeating. Can I ask a question, particular for me? If I am Belarusian, now I am living in Poland, I have a job permit. What course it's better to me to take? I'm understanding that Russia will be easier for me, but I'm thinking maybe I'm wrong. If I will take a course in English and will have a mentor, for example, from Poland, it will be more likely to me to take an internationalship offer or not. What
Well,
course I should choose?
If you're living in Poland, you have the work permit there, and if you want to take an internship in Poland office, so please complete the following course that starts right now. If you want to work in Poland.
Just one thing. After the Russian one, you also may be invited to the interview in the Poland. Guys, please mute your microphones. Basically, you are eligible to both of courses.
All right, may I start?
Mm-hmm.
All right, my question is specifically for stage 3. And as you mentioned it, it's going to be the Angular. And then your answer was for Nargis. You said you can learn from pre-recorded course, which is React. And then what will be our final interview? Is it going to be with Angular or React? Let's say I prefer more React.
Guys, I guess that everyone has your own desire what to learn, what technology you would like to work, but our course provided your materials and with Angular. So at the end of this course, the interview will related to Angular and Core.js. But after after you pass this interview, you may be invited as a React, for instance, but the interview will be related to Angular. So we are going to ask the questions only related to materials we are provided to you.
All right, clear. Thank you.
And like we mentioned, if we compare the amount of open position, let's say for Angular and React, so the higher chance is to apply for Angular anyway.
I respectfully disagree with your opinion. And yeah, if you have checked a recent survey to Stack Overflow, there is still React is on the top on demand, and there is still more opportunity in React.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, the answer, for the what's the skill is top demanded, for reference, we're speaking about the EPAM. We don't have any idea of what's going on other companies.
All right, clear. Thanks.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm sorry, Hannah, you shared the links. It's not valid right now. I'm trying to join. However, the URL is not working.
So which one? The registration to RSAP?
Yes, of course. And about the course, the programs, core, Discord, all of them are not working. Can you share one more time if possible?
Well, we shared the link to the webinar chat, and as you can see, I followed this link and I'm able to apply to the course.
Yeah, my webinar is working, but I'm the score and Discord links.
Okay, so, well, let's duplicate on Discord in this case.
Yeah, thank you.
The links in the Rolling Scopes PDF. You should download the presentation, and in the last slide
there will be links.
Yeah. But the same links was shared in the chat of this webinar.
All right, any other questions?
Yes, may I ask?
Sure.
So first of all, sorry, my name's in Georgian. I'll try to change this as soon as I can. And my question is about schedule. So as I guess, will be tested weekly, right?
Yep, correct.
And also, do we get scored only based on the test results, or are there any other criteria?
The score is calculated based on test results and the task results. So everything that is well, let's continue. So everything that is included into the score table. So as we can see, so here we have the bunch of tests that are already added. Based on everything that is in the table, the total score will be calculated.
Of course, thanks. And I would also like to say that, as the previous person said, the docs for me are also in Russian, but I'm sure that I registered on the English course. So is there any other way I can access the English info?
Yeah, of course. Of course, let's post the English version of the documentation in this case, because please don't get confused of the Russian if you click the docs right here, because the ERS app is used for all of the course runs, including the Russian one. So that's why some links could lead to the pages that are in Russian. So please don't be confused. And if you want to be sure that you registered for the correct course, so please check the name of the course. It should be with EN at the end. But we'll share the link to the English version of the documentation, so you'll find it.
Thank you very much. That's it.
May I ask if we can change this because some of us accidentally chose another course?
So you registered the wrong course, right?
Yeah, not the wrong one I wanted to, but I have another opinion which to choose from two of it.
So, well, I'm afraid I don't quite. Which of the courses you should choose? So you should choose this one, GSFE course EM, not E2021 Q3, but EM at the end. Okay?
Yes, I have this one, but some of my friends have Angular course or some other course.
The Angular course is the Russian run that has been started recently for the students that are already completed the stage 2 on the Russian run. So you don't need to register for the Angular course. It will be placed separately within our course.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hello, excuse me, I have a question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
I accidentally registered on the Russian course and I want to change it into English. How can I do it? Can you help me?
You should register to the English course, and you can expel from the Russian course by yourself. But in case if you don't see the button for expelling from the Russian course, don't worry, just leave it as is and continue working on the English course, right?
Where can I see the expel button? Can you show me, please?
So try to navigate to the My Profile, and there you can probably you can see the active course for you, because I don't registered as a mentee for any of them, and there you can see the expel button.
Okay, thank you very much.
But in case if you don't see it, don't worry, well, just ignore it and you'll be expelled automatically.
Okay, thank you.
So I have a question. So, which one would be easier if I applying to directly to the EPAM or just going through the course? Which one I think would be easier to get a job offer from EPAM? Or I mean, is it easier to directly applying or going through the course?
Well, first of all, this course is intended to prepare the students for being able to apply as a junior software engineer. In case if you already have the production experience, well, you can apply directly to EPAM. But to my mind, it is easier to get applied through the course, because during the course you may review all the theoretical knowledge, and possibly you can eliminate possible gaps in theory.
Okay, thank
Excuse me.
Yep.
I have a question. Do you cooperate with only PAM systems company?
Yeah, we directly cooperate with EPAM. And again, if you want to apply to another company, so well, if you get the certificate at the end of the course, other companies will be interested in enrolling new software engineers in their company. Periodically, they may have post some job offers right to the Discord chat or by any other means. My suggestion is, if you don't want to apply to EPAM or to apply to the EPAM internship, you can just, let's say, to use some sorts of services like LinkedIn to find a job where you want. But the top priority for employment for the student is to use EPAM. Does it answer your question?
Okay, thank you.
May I ask one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, first of all, I already questioned one question, and I forgot to mention that thank you for the huge opportunity that you are giving to us. The question is about when I logged in the schedules page. We have deadline on 1st May, till 1st May. Yeah, we have to finish these three quizzes or tests. Yeah, all of three of them.
So what do you mean? So you open the schedule?
And there is written deadline days 1st May for all of them, all three of them.
Let me answer this question. We are guess that some of student maybe added a little bit later. So currently the deadline is 1st of March, of May, sorry. But in case you will go through the program, it's better to you to complete task or test on time. It's mean till the end of the week or till the next week. We will share you information related to each task. Basically, the test deadline should be till the end of this educational week. But first month, some student may join this course and be a little bit late. So we extend the deadline for such students.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hello. Sorry, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I can't use those links which you sent in chat. It's writing validating URL, but it's not going through. Am I on a wrong course or something else?
Well, that's weird because do you mean these links? Yeah. So that should be.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, so please, in order not to duplicate the questions, so all the questions regarding the links or about the materials upcoming tests, so please let's discuss it separately and have a more focus on the education process. So in case if you have some difficulties with accessing the links, so well, let's reach out separately and we'll sort it out.
Okay, thank you. And please, one more question. This recording, where would it be uploaded? On Discord?
Well, you will see the link on the Discord on announcements with the recording uploaded, so you will not miss it.
Okay, thank you.
I have one more question. Can I ask? Is there any age restrictions for this course? Because one of my friends wants to apply for this course and he's 17. So can he apply?
Well, as I mentioned, there is no any restrictions regarding the age, the education, or the majors or the places where you work. So the course is available for everyone.
So after the course, will he be able to start internship with EPAM?
Anna, do you have the answer for it? So in case if the person is 17,
depend on the country. Some countries are eligible to work to person who is not 18 plus, but this person may work not full day, but each cases depend on the laws in your country. So reach
Yeah,
me in
we
chat
are from
and let's discuss.
yeah, we are from Georgia, me and my friend, and maybe it's some time restrictions. I don't know exactly, but I'll text you.
Please text me and let's discuss it.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, can I ask a question?
Yep.
Yeah. So my question related to the app. So in dashboard section, I see like the window for repository in GitHub. And do we need to create our repository?
What do you mean
I
about?
mean, so yeah, when I open the app, I see what I see. I see a dashboard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and when I put in the dashboard, I see like my status, my repository, task statistics, and do we need to create our repository on GitHub that connected with the RS school? Because I already did it, and yeah, sorry about this.
Let's refer to the first task, for example,
Mm-hmm.
because all the tasks in their requirements has the repository requirements. So here, to complete the CV markdown task, you need to create a public repository on your GitHub account. In case if the task will require, let's say, working with private repositories that is created by the REST app itself, automatically it will be mentioned in the task requirement. So you don't need anything at the moment. When you start working on the task, everything will be mentioned in the task requirements.
Yeah, now I see it's clear. And is there any chance that you can delete my repository? For example, if you go up and you will visit the page.
So you created the private repository via the REST
Yeah,
app.
yeah, I'm so sorry about this. Yeah.
You will get the private repository close to stage 2.
Mm-hmm. So for this moment, I don't have to do anything with it, just to leave it.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
Can I ask you?
Georgie, please go ahead.
Okay, I have one question about, are you guys planning next course about React.js in the future?
Well, it depends on the job positions market in the future. If we'll see that the React, at least in EPAM, will top demand as Angular right now, so we'll return the React. But now let's stick with Angular.
Okay, so right now we only get course about the Angular, right? No React.
Yeah, but if you're so interested in learning React, so like I mentioned, you can refer to the lectures that are pasted in the past courses. There are some recordings, but still, on the exit interview, at the end of the course, you'll be asked questions regarding Angular. So please pay attention.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
How much time do we have for do these tests?
The question was already answered. So let's. The main idea is please complete this as soon as possible, and please stick to the listing of modules for the current week. So if the current the current week is supposed to learn the following modules, and there is a test RS app intro, and you have the possibility, please complete the test. on this week. And the same for the following tests on the next week.
Can we like leave now and start working?
So do you mean leaving the tests and start working on materials?
Yeah, well, leave the presentation and start learning and doing all the work.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, well, if you don't have a possibility to attend right now, you have to leave, so you can do it, and the rest of the session will be recorded as well.
Yeah, well, I have no more questions, and that's why I was saying it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, and bye.
Thank you. All right.
Excuse me. I have
Yeah,
one more
yeah.
question. As I understood correctly, we'll be given mentors, right? According to where we are located, or
The mentor will be assigned starting from the stage 2. So if you refer to the course agenda, so the interview with the mentor will start at the stage 2. And at the stage 2 will be you'll get your personal mentor. So answering the question, the stage 1 will be without mentor. And starting from the stage 2, the mentor will be assigned.
okay, and the mentor will be from the country where I'm located.
I'm not sure. If we have enough mentors from your location, possibly it will be from your location mentor, but we will promise you. We will not promise.
All right, any other questions?
Yes, actually. I can't actually chat, so maybe send me a link or the mail, maybe.
Well, could you please somehow turn the volume a bit because I can barely hear you?
You mean up or down?
Yeah, that much better.
Okay. So I can't actually view chat in Team, so can you maybe send me a link of the Discord in maybe mail?
So you mean the link to the Discord server?
Yeah, I can't see the chat. So.
Please scroll up here, the link to the Discord.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else to discuss?
Seems the question is over.
Okay. In this case, if there are no questions left, so we can wrap up our today's webinar. But still, in case if your question is still unanswered, so you can post your question to the Discord and we'll try to reach you and answer it.
And guys, if you know the answer, please, you feel free to write it. Don't wait while the one of coordinator will answer you.
I have a question. The next session, will it be like that? Like we have to learn on our own, or will be the teaching us?
We will not be teaching about the modules. The next session that will occur on next Tuesday, this will be the session with questions and answers. So please be prepared with the questions. With the questions regarding the modules that you passed the current week, and ask the questions using the form that is located right here. Well, I'm not sharing the screen. Okay. In the course schedule, there is the link to the form that I shown during the today's webinar, so you can ask the question there. But again, this course is not about teaching you. This course is about making the environment for you for gaining all the necessary knowledge.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
It's my third time, but I have questions. That's why I'm asking. So, first of all, I'm interested about the interviews. When we finish these 3 tests that we have to write, we have the interviews afterwards, right?
Sorry, what interviews?
So the first stage is to finish these 3 tests, yeah? The HTML quest, Git quest, and the third one that is, I forgot the
It's
name of
not
it.
stage 1. We will add tasks or test for next week. Currently, you can see the test from the week 1 and 2 tests from the second week. So next week, we will add the bunch of tasks or tests related to week 3. So, but the stage 1 we will finish by the interview with a mentor.
I get it. And how in one first stage, how many weeks does it include?
Please open the scheduler and answer this question.
Okay, thank you. That was all.
All right. Anyone? 1, 2, 3. No more questions? Azamat, we cannot hear you. Well, sorry, we cannot hear you right now. I see that you are muted and trying to say. So please reach us after the. All right. So well, let's wrap up our webinar. I know that some of the questions were still unanswered, so please address them in Discord server, and we'll try to reach out and answer all of them. And again, thank you everyone for joining, and have a good day and good luck in.
Yeah, thank you. Good luck and see you next week or in the Discord. Bye bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Bye.
you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye.